Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that the next developments will bring viewers to the dramatic story revolving around Hope, Carter, and the famous fashion company Forrester Creations. Internal conflicts, management failures, and big decisions will make the situation increasingly difficult. Carter, although a smart and enthusiastic character, lacks the practical experience to manage a huge fashion empire like Forrester. His efforts to lead the company through financial difficulties have not brought the expected results. The truth is that despite his best efforts, Carter cannot understand and apply the complex business strategies that Forrester requires. The latest designs that were expected to explode sales cannot save the situation. Sales are falling sharply, competitors seem to be dominating the market, and Carter begins to feel the pressure. This failure not only affects him, but also creates instability within the company. Brooke, though always willing to help, is having a hard time dealing with Forrester's decline. For years, she relied on Ridge for leadership and vision, who had steered the company through many storms. But now that Ridge is no longer in a key role, Brooke is having trouble making strategic decisions. This dependence leaves Brooke feeling awkward and unable to provide strong leadership, and her efforts to mentor Carter are not enough to pull the company out of its precarious situation. Brooke's complicated relationship with Ridge also adds another layer of tension, making things even more confusing. In addition, Hope is now at a new crossroads. As things stand, it looks like Hope will have to leave Forrester due to the impending collapse of the Logan and Carter dynasty, and they will instead hand over the company to Ridge and Steffi. Hope has proven her creativity and ability to lead a team, but is she ready to handle the pressure of reviving a company on the brink of collapse? This question promises to bring many interesting plots in the coming time. Carter finally decides to ask Ridge for help, the only person he believes can save the situation. He makes an offer that will return management of the company to Ridge, but on the condition that Ridge ensures that he maintains his role in the organizational structure. This is a difficult decision, but inevitable, when Carter realizes that he cannot shoulder this great responsibility alone. Ridge, with his experience and reputation, may be just the person Forrester needs to regain his position in the market. But Ridge's return also means that many old conflicts may be reopened, and his relationships with Brooke, Hope, and other family members will continue to be a flashpoint. The plot revolves around Hope, Carter, Brooke, and Ridge, promising to bring a lot of drama and surprises to the audience. From business failures to complicated personal relationships, The Bold and the Beautiful once again proves its strong appeal by exploring the conflicts and difficult choices in the fierce fashion world. After many events and internal struggles, Eric finally regained control of the company he built from scratch. This is a moment of victory and pride for Eric, but he also knows that the storms do not stop here. Forrester Creations still needs stability, and Eric decides to make drastic changes to protect the company from similar mistakes in the future. One of Eric's first decisions is to fire Carter. For Eric, this is not only a way to correct mistakes, but also a way to send a clear message that he will not tolerate anyone who harms Forrester Creations. Eric's firing of Carter was not only a surprise, but also deeply betrayed, as Ridge had promised Carter that he would still play an important role in the company even if Eric returned to power. However, this promise was quickly broken when Eric decided not to keep Carter. Carter was unable to keep quiet due to his feelings of loss and anger, and he went to Ridge to question why the promise was not kept. Although Ridge wanted to help Carter, he could only justify that this was Eric's decision and he had no right to change it. This made Carter even more indignant, feeling that he had not only lost his job but also been betrayed by his close friend. Unable to control his emotions, Carter decided to confront Eric directly. The conversation quickly turned into a heated confrontation, with Carter angrily criticizing Eric for destroying everything he had worked to build at Forrester Creations. Harsh words were exchanged, and in the heat of the moment, Carter could not help but attack Eric. The sudden blow knocked Eric down, and he immediately felt pain in his chest, a sign of a heart attack. Eric tried to take medicine to save himself, but he was unable to do so in his weakened state. Faced with the critical situation, Eric begged Carter for help. However, Carter's anger and sense of injustice clouded all of his rational thinking. Instead of saving Eric, he coldly left, leaving Eric lying helpless on the floor. Carter's actions were not only shocking, but also left a big question. Would Eric be discovered and treated in time? Eric's heart attack could have serious consequences, even death, if no one helped in a short time. This opened up a new chain of drama when Eric's life was on the line. If Eric survived, Carter's actions would become the focus of criticism and could completely destroy his reputation and career. But if Eric does not survive, Carter's guilt will be even heavier, pushing him into a dead end. The story goes beyond a personal conflict and will have profound implications for the future of Forrester Creations. If Eric is no longer able to lead, who will take over? Will Ridge, who is facing pressure from all sides, be able to keep the company afloat in this chaotic situation? And more importantly, what will happen to the relationships between the main characters after these stressful events?